Hello. All right. Dirty Trucking. 2:16 p.m. Okay. Since they want to play games with this tablet, and seem to be some kind of game going on with this phone. So this is a tablet here. I still got it in the box because this is an Apple tablet. I kept it in the box. Apple tablet. This tablet will be going back tomorrow along with this phone. And when I get rid of this phone, I should be getting rid of these motherfuckers coming around me with their gray cars. See, what I don't do is purchase or get a device that when I set up my account and my security protection questions, and if I get locked out of my goddamn account, and I put in my information, especially my birthday. Now, what you're not finna play with me about is my motherfucking birthday. I put in my birthday as a security question for the Apple account to get into the iCloud to get to reset my password. So I can go ahead and erase the tablet and just start it all over and create a new lock screen passcode. But these are games I don't... See, this is what I don't do. I don't play games, so I'm 100% positive that they are giving me phones when I go directly to the phone carrier with this shit in it. There's no way you can tell me this phone's icons is supposed to be gray. It's not. Then all these gray cars is out here since I got this goddamn phone. That's the first problem. So, the phone going back tomorrow, we're going to go back to the location where I got this fucking phone. And I got a couple of questions for them. How, when I logged into this motherfucking phone, this phone showed I logged in from California. Who fucking phone was this? Was this a new phone? Or you made it look like you opened the box when you came out from the back? Because it came out with 3 different colors of the goddamn phone. Who phone is this? And 2, I'm going to have to look at his card he gave me. Because I think the zip code, the area code of his phone number on the card, I think it may have been California. I don't know. All this California shit. When I was up at the truck stop, they got the alert on their phones talking about something about California. And that's also the location of Uber's headquarters is in California. So, all this weird shit. California. And the name James, they had me picking up James and John. See, John is a guy I met in trucking who ended up hitting at the casino. And we all know who the James is. Now, I don't want to say the last name, but you know the last name. So, who the fuck is from California? When you put that with the name, then you know what the fuck going on. So, all this fucking California shit, and you keep having me pick up passengers with the fucking name James. So, this is what's gonna happen. Now I know why that motherfucker at that goddamn gas station on Jefferson, the motherfucking mobile, the one I told you was playing my lottery numbers and ran up that lottery bill on a machine to $14 when I only played $8 worth of numbers. And then the next day I come in there, had my numbers written down, he gonna play an extra of one of my numbers and then hold it up at me like I'm finna pay $1 because you played that shit extra on purpose. No, it don't work like that. Then I'm at the pump. Your pump ran up too much goddamn money for the gas at the level this car was when I came into your gas station. Now, this is the mobile that's just outside of Detroit, not the one that's way down Jefferson, the one just out of downtown Detroit. When you're coming out of downtown, it's on your right-hand side. He gonna tell me it might be the system. And the past couple of days, I've been coming in there, getting a bag of popcorn and my little stuff, water, some ice, and he used this little scan machine to scan the barcode on the back of the items. And I was wondering why he kept telling me to hold the items down. I don't want it to scan your face. When you able to show me that your barcode handheld reader that you use to scan a product, the barcode off the back of a product, like this tablet, you could hold it at my face and scan my motherfucking face, then I'm rich. I tell you I'm rich. I was really rich and lying about being rich. But that's a lie. Like y'all been lying. So this guy, I've been there yesterday, got my popcorn and my 2 cups of ice, and then my protein bar I buy at the window again, holding the bag. He don't want to be doing that shit. Talk about I got to hold the bag down. He don't want to scan my face. So I told him, don't worry about my motherfucking face. My face ain't your problem. My face ain't your problem. But I'm watching what y'all doing when I come in and play my lottery numbers. And I'm watching what your pump doing when I'm putting gas in there. This here, what the fuck are you doing with your system? What's in your system that you able to do that? I used to notice that shit in trucking. It would ring up high at the pump for way too much diesel that I knew was supposed to be going in that tank. At the level I knew it was. And it got so bad that I used to go get a long stick and put it over in the tank to measure the level before I went to the diesel pump. It stopped then because they knew I was doing it. I found out the level before I came to the pump. Then it stopped. One minute they running the meter up on the gas, on the diesel, and then all of a sudden it stopped. They've been doing this shit since I've been in trucking. This shit been going on since I've been in trucking. So what's gonna happen now? Now I know why he's talking about scanning the barcode. What are you doing? What are you talking about? I stole a tablet, an iPad. Had a young man in the car talking about I was lying. I was talking about what was going on with my security camera. So you lying? Talking about, bitch, you ain't old enough to tell me I'm lying. You ain't been on this earth to experience what I've been experiencing to tell me I'm fucking lying. Then he gonna tell me, I was talking about the camera. Then he went, why don't you get a small camera with the SIM card and all that? He said, I used to do that. Oh, you did? You look like you barely over goddamn 20. What you buying small cameras and SIM cards for? What you doing with it? That's what I want to know. Why you sitting back there in the back seat telling me I'm lying about what I'm telling you going on with my damn camera? So what's going to happen tomorrow? That's why I kept the box of the phone. Because you sold me a phone. There's something wrong with the system. Because the color of the icons are gray. 2, it seems like there's some hacking going on within the phone already because it was getting too many updates. 3, the phone shows a login from motherfucking California. I logged into this phone in Detroit. So I got a couple of questions when I go in there. Why is this phone showing I logged in from California and I logged in here from Detroit? What the fuck is it about California? What the fuck is it about this name, James? Then you had me pick up somebody named John. Like I said, John was the guy that hit at the casino in Mississippi. He was a trucker. They keep bringing these people around me of people I used to know. Now, the James I think they talking about, I don't know this motherfucker. I know of this motherfucker. John, I know. These other names, the Curtis, when they were saying the name Curtis, that's when all that itching shit was going on. Who else? Tyrone, that's an X. T, that's the bus driver. Taking me down streets, last name Martin, that's a bus driver from Smart. What are you doing? So, every time I go to these cell phone companies, they come from the back with a phone with this shit already in it. The electronic noise I heard after this Caucasian guy got in the car. Now, it's stopped now. I don't know what it was. I think I stumbled upon your little device a while back when I was laying on my couch. I kept pulling on my hair, flicking on my hair. And a small round object fell and hit my ear right here and rested on my ear. I thought it was something else. So I end up picking at it and then I flicked it. So it's in the apartment somewhere. May have vacuumed it up by then. But it rested on my inner ear. I was flicking my hair. It fell out of my hair. The object was small enough to be like one of those diamond craft objects that they use when they get these big posters and they got the number colored little diamonds you put on it. It was about that small. And it fell right here. I was laying on my side on the couch like this. It fell right and rested in my ear. I think the device, what did you do when you be sitting behind me in this car? What, did somebody stick it in my hair or something? You put shit in my hair? Because after it fell out, I didn't hear the noise anymore. Until today. I'm back in the car. When that young boy got in here and got out, and then I picked up that Caucasian guy. When he got in the car, I started hearing the fucking noise. Right now it's light, just real light humming. But let me tell you what's going to happen with this cell phone. It's going back tomorrow. I got a couple of questions of why you sold me a phone, made it look like I logged into it in fucking California. Now, we going to find out why all this California shit keep coming up. And your tablet, it's an Apple iPad. You can have the shit back. Because let me tell you what I don't do. This is how I operate. If I purchase something because I like it, this is your shit you created. And it requires me to go online and create an account to keep my shit safe, my login safe. And I get locked out such as I did because I don't remember the screen passcode because it's too new and I haven't been using the device yet. And the device ended up doing some sort of, must have did an update to where it had to reset. That's why I had it set to my fingerprint, where I can use my fingerprint to unlock it, but it must have did a reset between the time I set the passcode, which was a couple of days ago. About 3 days ago maybe, that I set the passcode on it. I forgot it because I haven't been using it. I just got the phone, I got to remember that passcode. I just got this, got to remember that passcode, and then you got to have a goddamn Apple ID passcode for the goddamn Apple tablet. So, when I get your shit, and I'm creating passcodes to your goddamn site, I got to create passwords and all this shit, and then I get locked out of my own shit, and I couldn't remember the iCloud email, because I've never had an iCloud email. So the tablet gave me an iCloud email. It was something I wrote, but I can't remember what it was. I finally figured it out. So I was able to get to the password reset. Then it got to the screen and said, well, answer your security question, which was my birthday. Put in my birthday, 8/7/1970. All day, every day. I know what I put in. I remember the little rolly ball going to August. I remember putting it to 7 and then rolling to 1970. I know what I put in that shit. It's telling me it's incorrect. And I got a screenshot of that shit. I got a screenshot of the page asking me to put in my birthday. And I got a screenshot of it saying what it said after I put in my birthday. So, I don't play these games. So if this is what I got to deal with your website and putting in my information to get a passcode to keep motherfuckers out, or a password to keep motherfuckers out my shit, far as this tablet, you can have this bitch back. Because a while back, somebody stole out of my bank account using an Apple, what was that? Apple, what would you call that shit? The Apple, whatever it was. Apple shit, whatever, the Apple Pay, that's what it was. Apple Pay. Apple Pay. Now, that's an app that I don't use. I have a tablet that's Apple. Somebody stole out of my account using Apple Pay. Nobody told me who did that shit either. They just letting them steal from me and ain't nobody saying shit. Now, you got large sums of money being stolen out of banks. I'm seeing all these news reports talking about all these large sums of money being stolen out of the bank from people, and they sitting up there talking about they ain't giving the people back their money. These large sums. This is a theft ring that y'all organized. That's why they ain't doing nothing about it. You possibly involved with it. Raking in the cash on the side, that's what you're doing. So I'm going to stop that stealing out of my bank account. These funny numbers on my app. I'm out here longer than normal today because they dragging it out on me getting my money to get this rent paid. And I'm about done with this shit. I'm not going to have you controlling my money, how much money I make, how long I got to be out here to make the money. But now you playing with my motherfucking devices. So what's finna happen tomorrow? When I get up, I'm taking this device back to the Apple store. I'm going to hand them this tablet. I'm going to tell them that I'm fucking locked out from the passcode and the Apple account. An Apple account that I set up that assigned me an Apple Cloud email. And I can't reset it with my own goddamn birth date. I'm not going to play this shit. You can take this motherfucking tablet, tell them it's locked out, send it to whoever the fuck you need to send it to get it unlocked. Do what you need to do. Take the bitch off my account. And then we're going to talk about this cell phone and this login. All of a sudden, I'm driving. No, I'm not driving. I pulled over. I was doing something. I get a message saying that I got a new login from a device. And I believe it said from Columbus. I believe that's what it said. I'm not sure. I end up deleting it. I'm going to check my text messages, but I believe I deleted it. Said that the new device login for Columbus. I think it said Columbus. Who logging into what device? I can't log in the tablet, so it couldn't have been that device. I'm already on this phone. I ain't logged into the phone. I'm already on the goddamn phone. Doing Uber with this shit. I got to get rid of this phone number. When I get rid of this phone number, all these gray ass cars, because of these gray ass icons, I guarantee you they're gonna fucking disappear. You can take this little raggedy ass iPad tablet back. I don't need this shit. When I create me a motherfucking account and set it up for me to get my access, if I forget my own password, and you tell me I'm putting in the wrong shit, especially my birth date, oh bitch, you can have this shit. It's coming off the account. And you take this motherfucking phone back. Peace out. I don't want the shit.